New York City, you ride the ebb tide, follow the water flowing out of Long Island Sound down along New York, and it's cool to go to sail along New York City. It's a nice trip. The first leg of the trip would be 120 miles. It's mostly open ocean because you're facing, you know, the open ocean is off to your port side. By the way, port is left, 4 letters. Starboard is right, more letters. All right, easy way to know port and starboard. Except this boat's so darn big, I can't figure out. I look outside, I can't figure out which is the bow, which is the stern. I need a small boat. Okay. If you're going down the Jersey Shore, there are very few harbors of refuge where you could put in if you run out of fuel, if you have an emergency. One of them is Atlantic City. Atlantic City is a wide open harbor. There's bright lights. You can stop and gamble, stop and have dinner. Break the trip up into 2 halves if you like. Eventually, you'll be motoring. If you're motoring, and the reason I say motoring is the summer breezes are prevailing southerly winds. So you happen to be pounding your way into, you know, 3 or 4 foot waves along the shore for 20 hours. And so it gets hard. But anyway, if you're lucky and you go on the end of a high pressure system, then you're going to get a north wind driving you down and you can sail down the whole shore. Northwest wind would be perfect because you're sheltered from the land. The waves don't have a chance to build up. You're sailing in the lee of the land and there is not much fetch. And fetch, of course, is a term for the length of time and the intensity with which wind blows over the sea. So if the wind blows, we'll get into that later, but if the wind blows over the sea for 20 hours for 100 miles at 20 miles an hour, the waves will be 10 foot. But if you sail in the shelter of the land, the wind's coming off the land, the seas will be